gotta get it up. Let's go, y'all. Let's go.
Yo, what's up? Name is JetLeo1, and welcome to the second tier edition of YouTubery, where I go more in depth on the subject. Now, each of the subjects with the third numbers are going to match up almost roughly evenly. So, seeing as this is a 01 video, this is going to be about what you should be acting like. So, 101 was how you should have your attitude and how you should carry yourself. Now, 102, this one is going to be about how to actually behave. So, let's jump right into it. So, first category, there's two categories really to think of in your behavior, and that is on others' videos and on your videos. So, let's start off with on others' videos. When you're on other people's videos, don't go hating. That's just like a #1 rule. Don't just go and say, oh, you suck, you're trash at this game, your commentary is bad. If you're not going to add in something constructive, don't say it, because it makes you look bad, and especially if you make the mistake of going on someone who is either moderately popular or just has a dedicated fan base. You sitting there being a complete punk is going to get you flooded with report backgrounds, report avatar pictures, because there is no report person for being punk button yet. But if there was, you would need to fear it if you acted like that. So don't do it. It's a very bad idea to make yourself look bad on other people's videos. You want to sound like that guy everyone likes, because if they like you, they're going to come watch your stuff. And if you're making videos, it feels very, very good to have people actually watch your stuff. And even though it is luck, if you act nice, people will stay. So you can actually subvert the luck of people finding you if you carry yourself well on other people's videos. Because if you, for example, if I see a comment and somebody's like brilliant, I'm going to be like, oh, I want to go see their channel. Maybe they have more brilliant stuff like that comment. But if I see somebody who's just like, you're trash at this game, I'm going to be one of the ones going to report your picture and your background. Okay, and another thing you need to do on other people's videos, or not do more precisely, is never, ever, 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 ever advertise yourself if it's not like a, hey guys, list your channels here video. Because I've seen some where it's just like, hey, put your channel down here and tell us why you want us to watch you. Watch you. However, those are few and far and in between, and if it's not one of those videos, don't go post in your channel. Don't be like, especially don't do like everyone does, because literally everyone posts, I know you've seen this before, but trust me, I'm different. You're not different. All of you were too stupid to figure out that you don't go advertising on other people's videos. It's another person's video. They're there to, like, all the viewers that are there to watch that person, or watch something from that network or whatever. They're not there for you. They don't care about you. Like I said with saying good comments and stuff, they'll go look if you give them a good reason to look. Like if you say something brilliant. If you're just advertising, they're like, I don't care. I'm not here for you. You want it to seem like fate that they found you. Like you post something brilliant. Again, you post a brilliant comment, you're out there, you have nice comments, good comments. Comments people love, get upvoted, top comment, whatever. They're going to go look at your channel because like this guy had something to add to the scene here. But if you're just like, hey, come look at my channel, you're not adding anything to it, so you just seem more like a tick trying to cling to the dog of the success of that channel that you're trying to advertise on. And there's a reason that stuff like Canine Advantix is out there to go kill fleas. We don't like parasites. And if you're going to be a parasite, we're not going to like you. Just get that in your head. Okay, so those are two major things on how to act on other people's videos, but now we have to cover how to act in your own, because once you've established to everyone else that you are a congenial person that they want to get to know, and you have subverted the luck factor by making other people come to you instead of it being random, you have actually managed to negate some of the chance by being a good person. Now you want to keep that up. And one of the most important things I just cannot stress enough is just try to just cut back on swearing. Because if you just don't swear. Just hold back on it. If you have to, make sure there's a very good reason for it. Because if you've got a justified reason, nobody's going to complain. But if you're just swearing randomly, there's not really any sense to it. Some people can get away with that, like the Game Grumps. I could not picture Ego Raptor or JonTron not swearing. I just can't see it, but that's just how they carry themselves. So, I can't really say anything on that. That's just too natural for them. But if you can, try to avoid it, because it just makes you look like you're not that good of a person to be following. And another thing also is you need to hold back on the hating. If there's something in the game you don't like, if there's people in the game you don't like, if their attitude of someone else is something you don't like, don't be that person. If you're sitting there whining about it, it's like, oh, I hate this, oh, I hate that, oh, I'm a noob tube nonsense, blah, 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 blah. You're going to just turn into the people who are using it, and they're not on your channel watching, or on your channel or on your videos watching it to go watch some whiner. They want to watch you. And unless your thing is specifically whining, which it probably isn't, because your name is not James Nintendo Nerd, and you are not the Angry Video Game Nerd. Unless you are, but I don't know why he would be on this video. But still, unless you are that guy, your job is not to hate stuff. Your job is to seem like you're having fun so everyone who's watching can have fun. People want to share in the fun, so have some fun to share with the fun. If you're sitting there hating on stuff, it's going to not seem that fun. Alright, and a last thing, again, is keep that positive attitude and outlook. Because, again, the attitude is what decides everything, but if you have that bad attitude, it's also going to change how you act, and you're just going to seem like a much worse person. You're going to, like, if you're in a bad attitude and you don't want to be there, you're sick or something, you're not going to sound like you, you're not going to think like you. You might sit there and get angry, or you'll turn into a hater, you'll start swearing like a madman, and heaven help you if you get the idea crossing your mind that it's somehow a good idea to go advertise on other people's videos or call them bad. So yeah, that's all I can really say on the topic, but just try to behave well, be a good person, whatever. This has been JetLeo1, and I shall see you next time. Go act right, yo.